welcome back everybody to the video series dedicated show on Bravo that likes to think it has a nice willy. That's right, I'm talking about Below Deck Mediterranean Season 4, Episode 9, and in this episode, Jack and Asia go out on their date, Travis has one too many, and June has a problem with her earpiece. It's nothing technical, she just doesn't like it in her ear, which is like half the word. But let's start off where last episode left off, and that was June getting violently ill when somebody asked her for the 50th time in a row if she had a boyfriend. June, I'm totally on your side. I too get ill when somebody asks me the same question over and over again. You know, like in my head, I don't physically throw up. But after that, they go out dancing. Travis gets a little handsy with Hannah, and then things get really intense in the van ride back to the boat as Jack makes a joke about a very serious topic and Asia shuts him down. I think it's very inappropriate all the time to joke about this topic, and he felt really sad about it. Luckily, the charter guests didn't arrive until the next day, so they had the whole 24 hours to make up, which they did in the morning, just in time for their date that night. But let's keep going. The next day, everybody got to just work in their department, figure out how to clean, do all their things to get ready for the next day's charter guest, which is Johnny Damon and all of his friends. That's right, two-time world champion Johnny Damon. Everybody's doing their thing. They're going over the preference sheet in the kitchen. That's when an alarm just goes off. And like, we have no idea what's going on. Mike, the engineer, is doing yoga or some ab workouts. And that's when Captain Sandy is yelling for Jack and Travis, who are just like a few feet away from him, but they're pounding beers inside their room, and that's when Captain Sandy is livid. She is like, hey, can we put down the drinks and figure out what's going on with this very loud alarm? How do you not hear this? Finally, they figure out that there was a pump problem. They fix the pump, the alarm stops, everything is good. But that's when Hannah has a realization that maybe she doesn't want to go out with somebody who's wasted at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So she tells Travis, let's take a rain check on that date tonight. Travis feels really bummed, but he gets dressed up anyways and takes some selfies out on the bow with Hannah. But Jack and Asia still go out. They have a great time. They're kissing, they're making out, they're doing all that kind of stuff. They're not spitting in each other's belly buttons, luckily. But the night did end with Asia saying that Jack had a nice willy. But everybody goes to sleep. Fast forward to the next morning where everybody is getting ready for the charter guests to arrive in the afternoon. However, you just have this feeling of suffocation coming over the boat where everybody's just getting annoyed with everybody. Anastasia's getting annoyed with everybody who's in the galley while she's trying to put Brussels sprouts on top of a steak. We have June getting annoyed with Hannah and Hannah getting annoyed with June. And it's only been like 3 days that they've worked together. The deck crew is just getting annoyed with each other. But Johnny Damon and his friends all show up, and boy are they a group of characters, aren't they? I have no idea. But before we get into all that, let's start off with what's going on with Anastasia. She has been doing really well as the chef on this boat for a while, but this is where I think we're finally slowing the plateau slash dip a little bit. She makes a grilled chicken Caesar salad, which looks fine. It looks kind of fancy. It looks like something I could make once I found the recipe on Pinterest on how to do it, like, you know, those overhead videos that show you how to do stuff on Facebook. It's not up to Hannah standards, and realistically, if I'm renting a super multi-million-dollar yacht for like a couple of days, it wouldn't be up to my standards either. I wouldn't want just grilled chicken breast with some spices on it and a wedge Caesar salad on the side. I wouldn't like that, but they seem to all like it. I'm sure that they were hungry. And dinner is where Anastasia gets her first detour, where she undercooks a few of the steaks. Now, granted, it's just steaks. She can put them back on the grill, but realistically, it's steak. Why do you have to refire steak? I mean, you should be able to cook that thing like that. So Hannah's already getting to the point of like thinking, yes, now we have a third stew. She's showing her green collar as a chef out there, and maybe it's not going to last forever, which we did see a teaser at the end of this episode, and we'll get into all of that a little bit later. But after eating red meat and Brussels sprouts, that infused Johnny Damon and all of his friends and all of their wives' friends to start wrestling each other until like 4 in the morning, and then they all go to bed, waking up hungry and ready to go on to Monaco. However, they're having problems with the anchor. Yes, anchor problems yet again. However, it's a little bit more serious than having the anchor spill out onto the deck. It's being held up underneath the water somehow with 1 shekel left to come up in the anchor. That's when Joao and Travis don the scuba gear, dive into the ocean, deep down to see what's holding the anchor to the bottom of this ocean and not being able to bring it all the way up. And everybody's saying how dire of a situation this is, how serious it is. They could lose their lives by diving into this ocean looking at what's going on. And that's where this episode ends. How are you going to end on a cliffhanger like that? When you say these people could die, and you'll have to wait to see if they die next episode, which we know they don't die because they wouldn't be they wouldn't be showing us this if they did. Also, at the end of this 75-minute episode, they did the last 3 minutes was a teaser to see what's coming up for the rest of this season, and we both see Joao and Travis in the whole teaser. But I'm telling you right now, seeing that teaser, I'm sitting there going like, is this just the rest of the half of the season? Because I feel as though watching that, we've only been traveling like 30 miles an hour. Are we in a school zone for the first half of this season? Because at the end of this teaser feels like this season is going to go from 0 to 100 super quickly, and I'm super excited to see what's going on. I mean, just to unpack it just a little bit, it looks like we're going to get a couple of firings, 1 or 3 people are going to be let go at the end of this season or in the middle of this season. We're going to have people getting into fights with one another, like June and Hannah are definitely going to get into it. The deck crew's going to get into it with each other. Like, it's not going to be Joao versus Jack and Travis anymore. It's going to be Joao versus Jack, Joao versus Travis, Colin versus Colin, Colin versus Colin. What is this, Terminator? Colin versus Jack, Colin versus Travis. It's going to be just fighting all over the place. Anastasia's gonna hit some major road bumps, speed bumps, all the different kind of camel humps. She's gonna be feeling all of it as she's gonna be very, very tested throughout the rest of the season in the chef, to where I think if you heard the voiceover, I had to replay it a couple of times, but I'm 98.999% sure that Chef Ben is going to be donning the chef outfit and being back in the galley for yet another below deck season. What did you think about the teaser? Let me know that in the comment section below. What did you think about this episode? Let me know that too. What got on your nerves this episode? What did you like about this episode? What did you think about the joke that Travis made? Or what did you think about the joke that... No, I'm not going to even bring up the joke. And what did you think about this teaser? What do you think about Johnny... What do you think about Johnny Damon and all of his friends? Do you think, yeah, that's just what baseball players do and that's what guys do? Or do you think they're kind of weird? Let me know that in the comments section below. And what do you think about that teaser? Are you excited about what's to come on the second half of this season? Are you excited about that? Or what do you think is going to happen? Who do you think is going to be let go? Do you think that was Ben's voice and Ben is going to be coming back? Are you excited about it? Let me know that in the comment section below. If you don't think it was Ben, who do you think it was? Let me know that too. I'm super excited, and while you're down there, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll be back really, really soon with more reality TV show videos, and I'll be back next week with another Below Deck video, but until then, peace!